Hey y'all, so I'm about to show you how I do my twist out or the prep for the twist out. And then of course later on I'll probably show you the products because guess what? This camera is not clearly showing the products. So I'm just going to post the products later on after I kind of work through how this is going to happen. So stay tuned for that. Here we go. I'm going to first detangle my hair. This is freshly washed out the shower. I also deep conditioned it before I got on here as well. I am using a wide tooth comb. I should have probably done this in sections because that's easier. Now for the products. After it's detangled, try to make sure it's straight, that it doesn't need any more detangling. Now we're going to start putting the products in the hair. I put a few things on here. Of course, this is going to be the Satinique styling cream. I use like one of these a month. Very generous amount. Rubbing it together. Starting it from the bottom. Actually go back in with some more. Also making sure that it's worked in at the top. That's going to be important for it in just a minute. This is going to help my curls get pretty defined. This is kind of what also helps sculpt the twist out. I really like it. It doesn't get flaky, or you don't have that residue in your hair afterwards. It makes it really shiny too, and it smells divine. I'm trying to make sure that this hair back here is also cared for. My twist outs usually last for about 3 to 4 days. If I continue to refresh it every night, which means twisting it back up every night, but you don't have to put on any more product after the first night. Also gonna do some oil, not too much. Shiny and hydrated. Make sure that this is separated. So what I do, I twist it to the scalp. I used to do separate twist, but I really like the way that these curls come out after I take this twist out down. And so what I do is I want to start small. Start at the very beginning. This is going to be the beginning of the twist. After you separate this little chunk here, split that in half. You have 2 strands of hair, and you're going to go over it like a twist. So I went over it. I'm gonna grab some more hair, twist, grab more hair, and you're adding hair as you go, I guess, like down, I don't know, down your scalp. As you're doing it, you'll know what I'm talking about in a minute. So yeah, grabbing hair, twisting it back. Literally grab a piece of hair and twist it, grab another piece of hair, twist it, see how that's flat. Alright, now we're off the scalp. You see that? I don't like that. Make sure there's no puckles. All right. Since I'm right-handed, this side is always easier to do. Okay, so this will probably be the easiest way to probably show you. Putting some hair in there so it can be flat. Taking the hair that I'm holding and bringing it over. Grabbing it. Ooh. Twist it over, add more hair. sure that that hair is in there. And twist it over. Looks like that. Alright, so put some more hair in there. Make sure that it's organized. Once you put the hair in there, you're gonna bring this over. Okay, you see how it's kind of like scrunched up a little bit? It'll curl at the ends depending on your curl type. I'm going to lay these edges down in a minute. But yeah, it should be twisted all the way down. It's going to create like a medium spiral curl. I'll show you, of course, tomorrow morning. But yes, both sides done. Now we're going to do the edges. Always have a spray bottle in hand. My edges are soft, so if you have, just like curl up a little bit. Use a Satinique Texture Matte Wax. Doesn't flake, which I love, because a lot of edge controls flake up, make your edges extra hard and crunchy. This one doesn't really do that. So I'm putting it on the edges. I'm gonna sculpt it the way that I want. And as you wet this, over time, it'll reactivate. You don't have to put this on every day, but you can, and it won't cake up. Put it. You sculpt it to how you want it to dry. Okay, you see that? Do you see that edge? You see that? Nice juicy curls. It's kind of shrinking up a little bit. I'm gonna put head scarf on because you can't sleep on this just to sleep on it. Okay, just put this on, you gotta take care of this. Hey y'all, so this is actually 2 days later from when I first started this tutorial. To get the optimum twist out results, it's best if you wear the twist for a whole 24 hours, okay? So now the reveal. All right. You see them edges? Do you see? Okay. Before I take my twist out down, oil. Squirt it in your hands. Get it all over your hands. All right. Now you don't want to do too much. You just want to let it unravel itself. Just a couple pieces like that. Just kind of let them. Don't separate too much. Be careful. gonna do the other side. That mug's juicy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and kind of separate it. Really it depends, but when you're separating like chunks of hair, let me get a good one. For instance, like this. When you're separating, you want to pull it a little bit. You're gonna see where it kind of naturally separates. That's how you separate it. Don't go through your twister when you take it out and just be ravaging it, because that's how it gets frizzy and messy, and then you looking like a little poodle. Don't do that. So we're going through, seeing where it naturally comes apart. I kind of want it a little big, so the more you separate, the bigger it gets. Inside from the roots and kind of comb it out with your fingers. Now it works with my fingers, but you can also get a wide tooth comb or pick. I'll probably use that in a little bit in the back. Alright, then I'm gonna go through the back and kind of separate it. Making sure I'm fluffing it out, because I did split it down the middle. And so I want to be sure that the back doesn't stay separated, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just fluffing it out. Your edges are laid, and you know, there it is. There it's done. This will last about 3 to 4 days. Every night I normally either I'll wet it a little bit with my spray bottle, just a simple spray bottle like this. They're only like 97 cents. Spray it a little bit, twist it back up. If I do not feel like twisting it to the scalp, I will section it off into 4 parts. So again, down the middle and then 2 on each side, because I like my curls to be a little bit bigger. I don't want them super small, so I'll do like medium size twist all the way down. Put that bonnet on, layer edges. Again, I used the Satinique texturing matte wax on my edges. Y'all, it doesn't flake. It doesn't flake, okay? These mugs will stay like this all day. If I sweat out a little bit and they curl up, all I gotta do is brush them back and put on a scarf and set them mugs. But it doesn't flake, and I love that. And it's not super hard either. Your hair stays soft. The other thing I used was the Satinique styling cream. That's what I used to get my twist out, and it really helps to sculpt my curls. Along with the styling cream, I use the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Finishing Oil Serum, as well as water. Water. So yeah. Y'all see that? Do you see that? Do you see them curls? Like, and let's talk about the shrinkage. Let's talk about the shrinkage. Like, sis, I mean, we love to see it. We love to see it. So yeah, guys, that's how I do my twist out. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.